Hello, beautiful people. Coming to you live from the car once again. It is wildly raining outside because of this stupid hurricane, Hurricane Nicole. It is Thursday, start of a brand new work week. Not much has happened this past week since the last time that we checked in. No Disney trips, but the missus surprised me with an early birthday present, which was absolutely awesome. So on Tuesday in the morning, we went to go celebrate a friend's birthday. Shout out Tisa. See if I can link a video in there to her. It was her birthday, her 25th birthday. And so we went down to downtown Central St. Pete, downtown St. Pete, and had breakfast at Maple Street Biscuit Company, which if you haven't gone there, it is absolutely delicious. There are some healthy options that you can go to, but indulge a little bit. Highly recommended. It's fantastic. Then afterwards, which I thought we were just going to kind of go to Trader Joe's to go get some things that we needed. And then my lease needed to go vote. But we ended up doing those things for sure. But she ended up surprising me with going to somewhere that I've been wanting to go from a restaurant standpoint, which was this cool little place downtown south of Tropicana Field. Is this place called Mullet's Fish Camp. And again, just I can't rave enough about that place. That might be our new favorite little spot to go to. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of shouting because the rain is pelting the car right now. So anyway, we went there, had a fantastic dinner, early dinner. We tried their fish, their smoked wings, which were fantastic. They have this dipping sauce that they put the wings in. I think it's called the Merman sauce. Stupid how good that sauce is. I asked for a little side for my little side of French fries that I got, which was just sick. So good, so good. Then afterwards, she gave me a choice. If I had a choice for dessert, which was ice cream or cookies. And I chose cookies, so we went to this cool little spot in Armature Works called Bacon Babes. And so they make these stupidly big cookies. Unfortunately, I didn't get any video or photos of the cookies. Just take my word for it. They're about that big, and they weigh about 1.5 pounds. And those were just unbelievably good. And then the last surprise, which I had no idea about, because she said that if we were going to go watch the game at a sports bar, a really cool sports bar, would you bring your jersey? And I'm like, nah, because I don't know if anyone else is going to be wearing their jersey in the bar, and it's just a regular season game, whatever. And I apologize if I didn't say it was a game, Lightning game, obviously. So I was like, no, I won't bring it. She's like, are you sure? It's like, fine, I'll wear it. I'll wear the jersey. I'll bring it, just because she might be bringing me to like a watch party or like a bar that's a big on Lightning fans, and who knows, maybe you get like 10% off your bill or something like that. So I went ahead and brought it. And so sitting in the parking lot about 30 minutes before the game started, she gives me this little bag, and inside of it are tickets to the Lightning game. And I was shocked. I was lost for words. I couldn't say anything. I was just smiling ear to ear. It was a very, very cool surprise. So we went to the game Tuesday night, and the seats were fantastic. There was no one in front of us, and we're ones when we go to an arena or to a stadium, we like to have no one in front of us. Not because we're not people, but it's just like the freedom. It feels like you're in front row in a VIP section. It's just a really cool experience to sit in the front row of a section, regardless of if you're in the 200, 300, or even 400 level, if your stadium or arena offers that. I highly recommend it. The tickets tend to be a little bit more expensive, but if you can swing it, go for it. So that's what we ended up doing. We were in the 200 section at Amalie Arena, and let me tell you that the game was fantastic. Unfortunately, we lost, but I've never been to a lightning game where the last 2 minutes were probably some of the most exciting hockey of the entire game, right? It was really, really cool. We thought we scored the equalizer, but it was called back. And then the last 30 seconds, we had Stammer, Kucherov shooting pucks wildly. One went behind the goalie. We just went straight across the net, which was just very cool to see. And to hear the people around us, you know, going, ah, 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 you know, and just screaming. It was awesome. So yeah, so we went to the game. You know, we got some popcorn. I had 2 beers, which was fun. So it was a little heavier on the calorie side and carb side, if you really break it down for that day. But ultimately, it was a very cool fun. It was definitely worth the extra carbs and calories and stuff like that. And I think that's one thing that as a message across my videos and channel, and granted I only have 3 followers now. I think I have 3 followers now, which is so cool that you guys would hit that follow button. But one thing I want to get across is that in order to get past a diet or to make a diet or lifestyle change successful, is you can't completely change. Don't give up on everything that makes you happy, right? If a cookie or an ice cream bar makes you happy, do not eliminate it. And because the more that you eliminate very quickly, right? If you just quit something cold turkey, you're gonna fail very quickly, especially with a diet. Now, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist, you know, but me personally, I have had those situations where I have quit something cold turkey, and I've made it last for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or, you know, and 2 months, let's say, a long time. And it just comes back hardcore, because then you end up having, instead of, you know, 2 scoops of ice cream, you end up going for 3 or 4, and then you add a bunch of crap on top of it, right? Those cravings come back, and it's a serious cravings, right? And reading articles about it, it's just as bad as drugs or alcohol, you know. So it don't quit it, reduce it, but don't quit it cold turkey, right? Eat the damn piece of cake. Maybe not have a quarter piece of cake, you know, but have, you know, half of that, you know. Or if it's a giant cookie that weighs 1.5 pounds, maybe only eat half of it today, save the rest of it for the next day, you know. That's just that, man. And, you know, occasionally have your time, have your cheat days, indulge a little bit, you know, or look forward to a particular cheat day. You know, if Fridays are your cheat days, Saturdays are your cheat days, make sure your entire week is filled with the good stuff, right? Put in a workout or 2, you know. Hell, if you want to feel even better about your cheat meals or your cheat snack, you know, put a workout in the morning of the day. That's kind of how I solved a lot of that, right? So yeah, that's it. Nothing really crazy going on this week. We've got this storm, this crazy storm. Pretty sure you can see it or hear it in the background. We've got weigh-in tomorrow. I'll post about that. We've got our surgical clearance appointment scheduled for the end of this month, just after Thanksgiving, and then it's a push to December 5th, which is the last or the first day of my liquid diet. Remember, we're going December 19th is our surgery day, so 2 weeks before that, we've got to go to the liquid diet for 2 weeks, and then I think there's one more appointment. Right? Yeah, there's one more appointment scheduled in there. I think it's like the Thursday before the surgery. It's just kind of like a check-in, physical type deal, and that's it, man. It is getting there. We're crunch time. So other than that, beautiful people, enjoy the rest of your week. Stay positive, keep going. If you like the video, I'll do the YouTube thing. If you like the video, subscribe, like, give a thumbs up to this video. And yeah, that's it. Enjoy, people. Peace.